What is going on, guys? We are here for round 2 of the Future Stars, and I must admit, in terms of icons, we've definitely got some big hitters right now. We have got a few of the SBCs that came out through last week as well. We are going to be judging them and also a couple of the icons as well. For instance, Rijkaard is here and Shevchenko from the SBCs this week. I think they did pretty well, to be honest with you. If I'm looking at the list, I've kind of got what I naturally did for the S pluses. We are going to kind of build onto that from this week and also some of the last week. So I think Rijkaard's definitely got to go up there with Petit. Very, very similar. I would put them both on that same sort of level. Shevchenko, on the other hand, he was a good upgrade. He definitely is a decent upgrade to what his card is. I don't know if I'd put him on the same level as any of the other strikers. That's going to be the problem. In Boniface, he was a decent striker. The question is, what was he? Let's have a look at the difference, because he was a decent striker. I just don't know if I'd quite go S tier for him. Power shot, first touch, 300k. I mean, in terms of an SBC, it's definitely not the worst value you're ever going to get. I'll honorably... No, I can't. He definitely, he was up there, but he weren't necessarily changing the game 100%. We do have a few of the SBCs. Pedro Neto, I thought was fantastic for the price. Very, very good card. Once Ricardson actually comes back, I feel like he was very bog standard. He is going to be, I believe, Moroccan. He isn't actually French, or at least he might have been dual nationality, but he isn't French in his actual card. So they've scrapped that SBC and we haven't seen anything back. We then also have a few of, obviously, the... What's it called? We have the mini release. We had 3 of the cards. We obviously had the... I don't even know what the nation is, actually, to be honest. But I know she is a phenomenally quick striker in the game. She's got 93 pace. Unfortunately, only 1 playstyle plus. She is Zambian. Okay, that makes more sense. 93 pace, 85 shooting, 90 physical. It's a decent card upgrade. The only problem is it's just a +2. It's really not going to be anything crazy. Like, yes, in fact, she didn't even get a weak star or skill move upgrade. Literally, it is just a standard. I personally don't see the point in that, to be honest. I'm just going to go with a standard there. We then have Ricky. He is the Italian centre defensive mid, I want to say. He is 10,000 coins. Very bog standard. He's got the long ball pass. It's gone from a 76. It's a decent upgrade, but realistically, it is a fodder filler. We then got Lamperty. Now, Lamperty should be a good card. He really should have at least a factor where I'm like, okay, this is where he really starts to become somebody. Scrap that. They gave him an 87, which is one more than his previous version. Why? Like, if he's meant to be this future star, why have we gone a 1 upgrade for him? He's got the jockey plus, hasn't even got the double. I could understand if he got an 87, 2 really good double playstyle pluses. He's already got a 5-star weak foot. That would be fine. I'd be more than happy that that's the way they want to progress. But a 1 upgrade, we've, yes, got the jockey in comparison to a long ball throw. Fair enough, but I just think that card is a big slap in the face for anybody for that. For me, he's going to have to go into... It's the physical bonus that's really kind of... It's just an annoying upgrade of a card when we've already got it. This card is just not worth buying for 84,000 coins. For a jockey plus, it's a decent upgrade from long ball, but it's most definitely not a very good upgrade in itself. The upgrade itself on the card is terrible. I'm just thinking, what on earth is going on? I'd probably go more to the A plus for him, but I just think they got that card so wrong. Which leads us, I believe, to a few of the SBCs. We have got Merlin, we have Musa, who are both in the season pass. So I believe you could already get Merlin. That's fair enough, because if you did the whole 4,000 XP, didn't claim it, you got it next time. You get yourself an 87 left back, 73 rated into 87, whipped pass, decent stat upgrade, but realistically, he is going to be bog standard, isn't he? He's going to be an A, nothing too crazy with that. Musa, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure we've seen more cards of him before, but looks not necessarily the worst card in the world. He's a little bit further on in the season, so we can't really go too much on his in-game. It is going to be more based around his actual stats. I think in terms of a card, going from the 74 into that 88, 4-star, 3-star, he's probably more than likely going to be in an A+, I would say. But he's got the potential. It's a nice upgrade to start with. Maybe, again, we could have got a free double play star plus. It's almost like they're gatekeeping them, which just is a bit unfortunate. Then if we look through the rest, I think we are up to date other than Hemp. We've obviously got the Objective and SBC from yesterday. Oh, we have this Argentinian right mid. I thought he was decent, to be honest. Rapid Playstyle Plus, very, very cheap, but did the business down the wing, but he's definitely not going to go in that top category. Then we have Hemp. Hemp is a more expensive future star. I think the most expensive we've had, other than Icons, which... Actually, no, she is the most expensive. Even them icons together don't equal that price. She's coming in at 504,000. Just, again, a one upgrade from her her Thunderstroke, which, I mean, it's just frustrating that this is where we're going to. She did get the weak foot upgrade. She has got the double playstyle plus if you wanted to add that as a bonus. But in terms of stat upgrade, it's just an inform. I'm just a little bit behind on these sort of cards when you've got 122k. Yes, the whipped pass is going to be the best playstyle plus a weak foot upgrade you can't really pay for anywhere else anyway. So I just think maybe 300 would have suited her more. I have heard she is a relatively decent winger as well, which is always fantastic. She was always going in the S. I love the Thunderstruck version. Definitely a gem that you just didn't know was there. And then we obviously have the Objective, which I'm going to tell you I cannot pronounce, and I don't plan on trying to pronounce it, because if you can pronounce this name, fair enough, but my pronunciations really are terrible, let alone trying to pronounce that. In terms of the card though, Rapid Playstyle Plus again, bit of a spit in the face from the Argentinian lad that we did. Granted, only 40,000 coins, so it wasn't necessarily a big loss. Good pace, dribbling good, passing good, composure, 80, little bit on the downgrade there. 4-4 is what we like. A standard Objective, nothing too crazy. I think for me she would be under what the Argentinian is personally, mainly because that is how they do objectives. It's the way they go for it. Then we have obviously all of the players. So we'll go with the players first because I love the icons. We've spent a lot of time going through all of these icons, but this is the team that we've got this week. We have our standard selection of fodder players, and then we have a few gems. Moi Coco, brilliant player, absolutely stunning. We have Hoyland, obviously favourite of mine. We have Cole Palmer at 4.65. That is outrageous. Like, that is a huge price. Has got a finesse and quick step, so decent playstyle pluses, which is good. We have Salma. The one thing I'm interested with her is, I was going to say, she does have another version. It is only an 86, so we're getting a bit of an upgrade there. We've got the power header and rapid. Never thought I'd see that combination together. Nico Williams. Thank God he did get a triple upgrade as well. Actually really liked his Dynasties card. It was actually really good with Anaki together. They both worked really well as a fast pairing, which is always good. Rico Lewis, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have done an evolution of him. We have Elise, who does have an 84, so he's got a 4 upgrade, which is nice. He's gone into a 5-star, 4-star, which is always perfect. Cole Palmer obviously has an inform. I don't think he has anything else. Yeah, just an inform at an 83. I knew it was waiting for a big card for him. We have Xerxes, 88 rated. So he's... Oh, okay. He's got a Foundations. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we've ever had a Foundation / Future Star before. But again, nice upgrade. 85 to 88. 4-star, 4-star. 90 on that Composure. Okay, we can deal with that one. And then also we've got Emery. So this is apparently... I'm pretty sure it's this kid. I want to say it's him and Bicola. I don't know where Bicola's not got one. I don't know if he's of an age or not, if he should be getting one, but we've got a 5-star, 4-star from PSG, 2.8 mil, which is incredible. Have I got that name right? He's at PSG. How old is he? 21. So, I mean, I don't think he's had another one before, has he? No, I was going to say. So, it could be an SBC later on down the line. I don't know if they've just not chosen him or anything, but we've got a good selection. We have then, okay, a couple of fodders. Oh, of course, Baka. Now, Baka's a funny one because you've got her in at 2.2 mil at a 91. And I know every single debate, she's not going to be a 94, she's not going to be a 93. Fair enough, but Why? Like, we got 169,000 for a 90. She's already got the whipped pass, which is the best one out of the two. Block is not worth 2 million coins extra. I can tell you that for free. We've got a single upgrade on her. She's already, well, she's a 4-star, 3-star. She gets a weak foot. I'm telling you right now, the card itself, not worth it. In terms of the actual card, brilliant. We love Backer. The 90 is incredible. The 91 is going to be phenomenal as well. But the cost of an upgrade, if you've already got that SBC done, do not do it, please. So then we go into a few of the centre backs. So to be honest, we've got one that here, it's kind of the bog standard. 88 pace on the base. That is absolutely brilliant. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen it before that we could get a centre back to 96 pace with a shadow so early on in the game. I know there's team of the years now, but that's incredible for a card that's literally 15,000 coins. It's going to be more of a gimmick more than anything, but it's brilliant to see. He's going to go in the A. We're then going to go with Backer. I feel like I've got to give her dues. She is going to be top level 100% of the time. Then we look further on down the line. I'm going to go Nico Williams. I don't know if I'd go S. I feel like I'd go as a very high A+ for him. I'm thinking Rico Lewis. Do we even look at him? Rico Lewis looks phenomenal as well. I didn't show you his in-games just because he's already had many versions. What could we get him to? We could get him to an 89 already. Definitely doesn't have the pace that his 88 has, but most definitely it's still a brilliant card. He's gone for 91 there. You go with the anchor on him and you are looking at tasty as ever. 95, 91, 89. That is a very good right back. While people are saying, yeah, anchor. Every day of the week, we're going for that. I'm going to go in an S for him. I feel like he'd definitely do it. Palmer's one of them ones. He's not a 5-5, is he? I feel like 5-5 would take him above and beyond. 4-star, 5-star. We've obviously got the 94, 90, 88, 91. Composure at 86. I mean, it's a very good card. I'm just debating whether it's an S+ or an S for him. He's very expensive, and I'm trying not to let the price dictate because we've seen expensive cards. Lukaku was like 1.5 mil for a week. Like, that really makes no difference because we know he's awful. Palmer, I'm going to go.
If your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable, but make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders.
I'm going to go S. I think when we look at the kind of grand scheme of cams, I don't think he comes close even for the price. So we'll stick him there. We then have Emery. Love him. I think he's a brilliant card. We then obviously have Salma. I'm doing the same as well. We've used her inform a fair few times, and most definitely the upgrade is necessary for her. Hoyland, I loved his Dynasties card. I thought that was a brilliant card. This one's going to be just the same. The first touch into the power shot, it's going to be great. Honestly, Moikoko, I feel like could be the next striker. It could be him. It could be him. He's a 4-star, 5-star. We've obviously got the pace on him. We've got the double play style plus an acrobatic technical. Is what it is. We've kind of gone with it. But in terms of the card, he was brilliant. Pushing forward was fantastic. I'm actually going to go an S+ with him for how underrated I think he's truly, truly will be. Elise, on the other hand, what did we say had? We've gone for the 88, 5-star, 4-star. I was going to say, I didn't think he was 5-5 just yet. I'm going to go a solid A+ for him. Very much like Nico. I think they're very, very close. If it is Nico or Nico, either one. Letizier, we're going to go the bottom tier. Very, very bog standard. Same with the left back. And I'd go, oh, we got the other one. What we got? Right back, 89. What is he coming in at? Let's have a look. He's got, that's the icons. He's got, on the bottom tier, 15,000. We're looking at 3-star, 4-star. Composure's dead. We can kind of understand that still. Physicality's good enough. Defending's decent. Pace, you'd be looking at the anchor. 93, 92, 99. I mean, it's not the worst in the world. I've definitely seen worse right backs going on. So I'll go with an A for him. And then we'll go an A+ for the final striker. Which leads us in to the icons. Now, we've used pretty much all of them except for Smith. And to be honest, Smith is probably the only one that I'm actually really disappointed in. Because she needed more of an upgrade. Why are we doing this constant one? We've got an 89. We've got a 90. We've now got a 91. Why? We've still got the 4-4. We did get the double play style. It's changed from dead ball into quick step and first touch. Fair enough. I'll give you that. It's decent play style pluses at the minimum. But in terms of the upgrade, it's just ones. I'm sick to death of just a +1 upgrade. I don't need a Smith to then go get a 92 in another month. We definitely need bigger upgrades, and I think at the minimum, she needed to be 92 because they're not upgrading these every single week. It's going to be another 2 months till she gets one, another 3 months. If they don't go up bigger, she's going to get a 92 and a 93. At some point, you've got to give somebody a big upgrade. I think she is a brilliant striker, but the upgrade is just tainted it a little bit. I'm going to stick her in the S. Then if we go to the only other one that I've probably played the least amount of games with, because we've definitely gone with quite a few of the others very well, is Nedved. He looks a standard card. He's kind of gone completely silent this year. Normally he's kind of around. He may not be in everybody's team, but at least once you get to the prime, you get something out of him. But this time round, he just really doesn't seem to be the same, to be honest. I really think they've absolutely killed a card like this off. So unfortunately, he's going to go into the A+. Puyol, on the other hand, he's got the 80 pace. It's a decent card. It's very kind of defensive orientated, like we know with a lot of them. It's coming in at 336, which again is a decent price for an icon centre back. 92.90 on the defending physical, but unfortunately, there is no source with him. He hasn't got his double playstyle plus. He's got block as a playstyle plus. Unfortunately for me, I'm going to stick him in that A+, which leads us to the big dogs. Now, Gattuso is definitely going into that bottom tier alongside Petit and, well, below Petit and Rijkaard. I think the price of him kind of suggests he's now come down to 185, which, to be honest, is higher than I thought. I definitely thought he'd be lower than Nedved at some point. And I think he's got a good upgrade from his cards, but on the standard of a CDM, unfortunately, he just isn't there. Then, we've got some big dogs. We've got Rivaldo, who I think is an easy S. I don't know if I'd quite go S+ for him. I think he stands out in terms of the upgrade. But again, his Dynasties is just as good. It's a 4-star, which is what we wanted. The wow factor came from that card. And now it's just an extra playstyle plus. And that's really about it. We then have Beckham, Zico, Zidane. Now, in terms of these cards, I personally would put him there. I would put him there. And most definitely, I'd put Beckham as one of my favourite future stars. Other than Ronaldinho, because he is physically unpackable for me. Beckham has got a shot. He's what, he's 2.02 mil. You've obviously could see him here. We've got obviously 10 mil for Zidane, 7.7 for Zico, 2 million for Beckham. He is phenomenal. Genuinely phenomenal. He can go into that centre mid, which I think was absolutely perfect. If you want to check the review out, go onto the second channel. It is there. You absolutely love it. But in terms of what we've got of him, if you go for that, is it Shadow, I'm pretty sure. People are saying Engine now. Of course they are. After I said Engine, I'll take it. But in terms of the Shadow, look at them stats as a centre mid. That is a card, and in-game ability is perfect. Genuinely, that is one of my favourite Beckham cards. It reminds me very much of his upgrade from his prime to his team of the year last year, where he got that massive 10 pace increase. He then got an extra 10 pace increase in defending increase. I think it was plus 14. It's a brilliant card. Genuinely one of my favourites. I would recommend highly. Zidane is Zidane. It's a 1 upgrade, but it's Zidane. He's a 5-5 still. Very much like Zico. I wouldn't necessarily say go from the, was Zidane Dynasties as well? It was, wasn't it? Yeah, Zidane was Dynasties. Zico was Centurions. They're not worth the upgrade, really. I must admit, Zidane's is pretty good with the intercept, but in terms of the price difference, you're looking at like between them about 4-5 and 7-8 million difference. They're not worth that, but at the minimum, they still are absolute top dogs. That's going to be the future stars for today. Let me know down below what you think, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.